Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Luke Ness Monster. Today we do have some Star Wars The Black Series and Vintage Collection news to go over from today's, I guess I'm going to call it Figure Celebration event, where basically Hasbro gave a ton of different social media places and websites and different creators opportunities to reveal products. And today we're going to be covering all of the figures that were revealed today. There are 2 in the Black Series and 4 in the Vintage Collection. Real quick though, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to go down, hit that like button, and subscribe. It really helps me out on the channel a whole lot more than you know, and plus it helps you guys stay up to date on all things Star Wars The Black Series and Vintage Collection. We are actually going to be doing another giveaway on the channel. We're going to be giving away this Mando Build-A-Pack once we hit 7,000 subscribers. So make sure you go down, hit that like button, and subscribe. You do have to be subbed to the channel to enter in that giveaway. And basically how that'll work is once we hit 7K, I'll release a giveaway video on the channel. All you have to do is comment on that giveaway video to enter. But yeah, we got some exciting news, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. First up, we're going to be going over the Black Series, and the first reveal for today is actually the 13th Battalion Trooper, part of the Gaming Greats line. This is a figure that I've been asking for quite a while. Every time I've made a Fallen Order video, I've always said, hey, we need a 13th Battalion clone trooper. He's one of the coolest looking clone troopers in the line, to be honest, and we are finally getting him in the Gaming Greats line. This is a figure that I am super stoked for, and yeah, he does look incredible. I did think it was pretty cool they did include the black line on the helmet. I'm pretty happy about this because it is accurate to the video game. In the game, he does have the black line, so I thought that was pretty cool that they did decide to include that. And if you guys are wondering, this is on the new clone body, so I believe this is the first Gaming Greats clone that we've gotten on the new clone body, which is pretty cool as well. So I know Hasbro's kind of been going back and forth between the Rex body and the new clone body, so I guess we will see. It looks like this is just another example of them using the new clone body. So we will see if they finally decide on like one to use or if they keep on going back and forth. Either way though, this figure does look absolutely incredible. I do love the I kind of want to call it like a sunflower yellow. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's just what I think of when I see that color yellow. And honestly, it looks really good. And yeah, just super happy that we're finally be getting it in the Black Series. It will go for pre-order tomorrow on GameStop. It is a GameStop exclusive and will retail for $27.99. So a little bit more expensive than some of the other figures, but that is just how it is nowadays. This is after the price hike, so this is just what some of these figures are going to cost. And it will go for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The next figure that was actually revealed today was Clone Commando Fixer from Republic Commando. Now this is a figure that I'm super happy to get. I'm a big Delta Squad fan, I'm a huge Republic Commando fan, and I've been asking for these figures in the Black Series forever. I know I did include them on my March Madness poll, which is still up, by the way. If you guys do want to go vote on that, go check out my YouTube community tab where you can vote. But I believe both Sev, Fixer, and Scorch are all still in the race for March Madness, if I am not mistaken. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we're finally getting this figure. Obviously, people do want it, and there are quite a few complaints going around the community, though, which I will cover here in a second. But first, before I go over all the complaints that other people have had, I want to give my personal opinion on it. I actually really like it. I'm a huge Republic Commando fan, like I said, and I've just been dying to get this figure. I know it is a little inaccurate and it's not on the accurate body, but if this is what it's going to take to get the figure, I'm perfectly fine with it. If it's one of those things like it's this or nothing, then I'd rather just take what I can get. I've been asking for this figure for quite a while, and I'm just happy we're getting it. So yeah, that's my thoughts, but let's go ahead and look at some of the complaints a lot of the community has had. So the biggest complaint that has been going around, that is especially part of the Commando boss as well, is that it is on the Hunter body rather than a new body for the Commandos. The Hunter body is just a lot slimmer. It's more animated styled, or stylistic to the animated style, and so it's just not super accurate to what the Commandos actually look like. The Commandos are bulkier, and you know, stuff like that, and that is a lot of the reasons why people don't like it. I know I already seen a ton of people hating on this figure just because it's on the Hunter body. The Hunter body is something that I can get over. I think the Hunter body is pretty cool, and I think it's close enough to where it works enough. So, you know, I'm not too upset about it, but some of this other stuff in the video that I am pretty upset about. And the next biggest complaint is the paint. Some of the paint is just inaccurate. most of the figure looks really good. I love the shade of green, and I love the kind of like paint scratches and weathering that they added on the figure, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. One of the complaints, though, is that the paint on the chest is just inaccurate. The entire chest piece is all white, and that is not accurate to what it's supposed to be at all. Here is a reference photo for you guys, and as you can see, he has green paint on his chest, and honestly, it's a large portion of his chest, and they just did not paint that on the figure. I have not seen a piece of reference material, older figures, clips from the game, from the Clone Wars, literally nothing I've seen of this figure that he hasn't had the green on the chest. So I'm just kind of wondering why they didn't paint the green on the chest. Like, did they just not look at the reference material? Did they forget to paint it? What happened here, Hasbro? I don't really know. And honestly, that is a big complaint that a lot of people have been having. I just don't know what they were thinking. Why did they not paint it? I mean, obviously they looked at reference images to get the rest of the paint on the figure, right? So why didn't they paint the chest? And another big complaint that I have seen a lot of people say is that the top of the chest armor piece just looks really, really weird because there's a lot of white there, as where in the actual in the game it's a large black piece that's pretty much the undersuit of the armor that's showing through. I'll show up that reference image again. As you can see, there's this black U on the top of his chest where the undersuit shows through, and on the actual figure it's completely white, and it just kind of throws off the figure again. This is something that they could have easily fixed literally just by painting that part black. Honestly, it would not have been molded in, and that would have sucked, but painting it black would have just made it look a whole lot better. For example, here is my custom boss, and it is on the same body as that fixer, but I did paint this circle black, and I honestly think it looks really, really good. Obviously, the paint is a little iffy. I made it about a year ago, and I'm not the best customizer, but as you can see, I think it just looks a whole lot more accurate to that reference photo. But we also do have to look at a few good things that this figure has. I do have to say, except for the chest, the paint apps on this guy actually does look really, really good. It does have some weathering, which is pretty cool, because a lot of the figures nowadays just don't have weathering on them. They have paint scuffs, but not weathering, and this guy does have weathering, and that's something I am really, really happy about. But he also does have paint scuffs, and it looks so good with the green paint on the armor. It just looks so good. And, only problem is they just didn't paint the chest. I don't know what's up with that. Then they also did make two brand new molds for this figure. First up is the backpack. As you can tell, this is a brand new backpack, and it looks absolutely amazing. So, yeah, I was worried that Hasbro would just repaint the Hunter Boss backpack and then not make new molds for it, and I would have been so pissed if that happened. But these are actually correct backpacks, and I'm really, really happy about that. And they also made a brand new mold for the helmet as well. This helmet looks incredible. If you didn't know, that it has a little earpiece and antenna on the side of the helmet, and it came out pretty good, I do have to say. I'm glad they're making new molds for some of these parts of the figure. I just wish they would go all out and make a brand new mold from head to toe. But like I said, that kind of is unrealistic at this point, and they'd have to re-release Boss and all that stuff. So I'm fine with the Hunter body as long as they go ahead with the extra mile to make these new molds, to make these figures accurate. I'm fine with it. I just wish they would go above and beyond with the paint as well, and actually paint the chest like it's supposed to. But that's a whole nother story. And if you think that's all the Black Series Republic Commando news that we have today, you are wrong. And that's because on the side of the 13th Battalion box, we do actually have the arm of another clone commando, which the markings on the arm are shown to be Sev's arm. So that means we're going to be getting a Black Series Sev as well. So this is a figure, like I said, I've been asking for Delta Squad for so long in the Black Series, and I am really, really happy to be finally... We're going to be finally getting the entire Delta Squad, which is awesome. I was worried they're just going to do Boss, but at this point, they're doing Fixer now, and Sev, which is leaked. So at this point, I'm only assuming they're going to do Scorch as well. And we're going to get the entire Delta Squad in the Black Series, which is super, super awesome. But one thing Hasbro is going to have to do for them to get my approval is they're going to have to go above and beyond again and make those new molds, specifically for Sev and his sniper. And then I do believe he has a different shoulder pad as well. So if they go above and beyond and make the new mold, honestly, I don't even want to call that above and beyond. I want to call that the bare minimum. If they do the bare minimum and include the new molds for the shoulders and the sniper, I will definitely be a big fan of Sev. Like I said, as long as they get all the paint right as well. Like, again, I don't know why they didn't paint Fixer's chest, but they didn't. But like I said, the new molds for the shoulder and the sniper are two molds they need to make brand new for that figure. But yeah, I'm just super happy that we're going to be finally getting it in the Black Series. I cannot wait. And hopefully we do get a reveal within the next couple of weeks. TVC did get 4 reveals, and I don't really collect TVC, so I am just going to go through these pretty quickly. So I do apologize if you are a big TVC fan, but I am going to skip through these pretty quickly. All 4 of these are from the original 96 line from the Vintage Collection. First up is R2-D2, I believe from A New Hope, which is pretty cool. Not complaining too much. I mean, it is R2-D2. I honestly don't know if it's a new mold or not. It is brand new on card, but I'm assuming it's probably just a reuse of a previous R2-D2 if I had to guess. But I could be completely wrong, and it could be brand new. Like I said, I don't really collect TVC, so I'm not too sure. After that is the Death Star Gunner, also from A New Hope, and also a part of the original 96, like I was saying. He looks pretty cool. I know a lot of people were wanting a Death Star Gunner, so this is an excellent opportunity to get one of those if you are interested. So we did get 2 Cloud City Guards, part of the Empire Strikes Back original 96, and they also look awesome. Here are them right now. They both look incredible, and I really hope they do both of these for the Black Series eventually. I don't know why they haven't done a Bespin guard yet for the Black Series, but they just haven't. I really hope they decide to do that one of these days, and honestly, hopefully a Lobot as well. But this will honestly go super, super great with the Cloud City set, playset that they did release back in 2020. So if you do own that, these figures will go great with that. And yeah, honestly, just pretty cool that TVC is getting them. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you do want to become a member, go down and hit that join button down below. It is by no means required to watch the channel, but it does really help me out quite a bit. I do want to thank all my members that are currently members. Thank you guys so much for being members. It does really, really help me out a lot. A whole lot more than you guys actually know, and I do really appreciate it. But I do want to give a special shout out to all of my premium members. One perk you get as a premium member is member shoutouts at the end of every video, so here you go. I will throw up all my premium members on screen right now. Thank you guys so much for going above and beyond, and you know, going the extra step to support the channel. I do really, really appreciate it. Make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button as well to enter the giveaway, and I'll see you guys in the next video.